37 going on 38-year-old autistic female who was hunted down and stalked like an animal. There was an agreement made. Behind the scenes, no one's telling the truth about that. There were promises and assurances made.
Did Jaguar Wright just reveal a huge secret about Hollywood that nobody expected? Recently, she claimed she has an unseen video that proves someone planned a serious attack against Shannon Sharpe. And that's not all. According to her, this is part of a larger plan to shut him down because he spoke the truth. She says hidden enemies, personal drama, and powerful figures are all connected, and she's finally exposing it. Let's break down this complicated story step by step. Jaguar Wright has dropped a bombshell. She insists someone tried to set up Shannon Sharpe, and she claims she has video evidence to prove it.
A lot of people were angry at Shannon Sharpe after his Cat Williams 2024 God Ain't Playing With Y'all interview.
She says this is not a rumor, not gossip, and not a lie. It's real footage. While she hasn't shared the video yet, she keeps insisting it exists and that it's dangerous. According to her, this wasn't just random drama. Powerful individuals were involved. She says these are people with influence in Hollywood, people who control what appears on television, in the news, and across social media. Jaguar claims these elites wanted Sharpe gone because he was doing something they didn't like, speaking honestly. To understand why this happened, let's look at what Sharpe was doing. He has been hosting a podcast where he invites outspoken guests, people who don't shy away from exposing the entertainment world.
I always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me.
Guests like Cat Williams and Monique have been very vocal about Hollywood's fake friendships, secret deals, and hidden betrayals. On Sharpe's platform, these guests could speak freely without fear of censorship. According to Jaguar, that angered powerful figures who prefer to keep these truths hidden. Jaguar says Sharpe was already in a risky position, but when he expressed interest in inviting her onto his show, everything intensified. Jaguar is known for exposing dark secrets in music and film, and she doesn't hold back. If she had appeared on his show, she could have revealed even more confidential information. Jaguar believes this scared influential people who wanted to stop the truth from spreading.
Semi-long life, and he continued to keep abusing young people while my aunts knew he was doing it and did nothing to stop it.
So, what happened next? According to Jaguar, a plan was set in motion to stop Sharpe permanently. She claims the video she possesses shows people discussing how to manipulate situations against him. This wasn't just about public embarrassment or cancel culture. Jaguar says the aim was to silence him in a serious, dangerous way. She stresses this is not ordinary Hollywood drama. This is serious. Sharpe reportedly got too close to exposing the truth, and she believes this footage proves that people at the very top would go to extreme lengths to protect their secrets, even if it meant going after someone as respected as Shannon Sharpe.
All those teleported young women that he just got busted with, and he knew they was being moved around people. Him and Shannon Sharpe around the same age.
Jaguar didn't just focus on behind-the-scenes plots. She also spoke openly about Sharpe's personal life, and she was unfiltered. She criticized him for dating women who were extremely young, barely out of high school in some cases. One of the names she mentioned was Gabriella, who was only 19 when she got involved with him. This revelation shocked fans and the general public. Many people who admired Sharpe began feeling uneasy. Social media exploded with reactions. Some described the relationships as creepy. Others said they reflected poor judgment. No matter the opinion, the situation damaged his reputation.
Point is, what you doing messing with with people young enough to be your grandchildren, Hoss?
But Jaguar went further. She claimed that these relationships weren't just bad personal choices. She believes some women were deliberately used as traps. She called it a shakedown. In her explanation, these women were allegedly sent to manipulate him, ruin his image, or extort money. It was, in her view, a calculated plan. And the legal history supports that at least part of this drama had consequences. Sharpe has faced lawsuits from women connected to him, including Gabriella and another named Michelle. Both cases caused him considerable stress and public controversy.
The way you want something young and dumb is if you want something young and dumb. Because you don't want to be challenged in your actual life. You know, growing older isn't growing up. Are we forgetting about the case that Jean-Claude Van Damme got on him? With all of those teleported young women that he just got busted with?
Jaguar insists these lawsuits were not accidental. She believes they were part of a larger effort to destroy Sharpe's career and public image. She claims he trusted the wrong people, and they turned that trust into a weapon against him. Imagine this. One moment, he's a top podcast host, talking with major stars. The next, he's embroiled in scandal and criticism. Jaguar argues that this is not coincidence.
What happened to Black Hollywood to where it used to be an event to put out a black movie?
Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood, and he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior.
She says someone was controlling the narrative, and Sharpe's personal life gave them the opportunity they needed. The goal, according to Jaguar, was to damage him in real life, not just in media stories. They wanted to ruin his career, make people distrust him, and lower his influence. Unfortunately, it partly worked. The stories about dating younger women went viral. The lawsuits spread quickly. Sharpe's reputation suffered repeatedly. Jaguar is not afraid to name names. She claims that some of the most powerful media figures, including Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, were allegedly involved in orchestrating efforts against Sharpe.
You're negotiating a $150 million big deal for your podcast outlets and all of that, which, by the way, was all set up for you by the NFL. Oh, I'm sorry. Who did Sean Carter work for?
She says these people didn't like what he was doing on his podcast, where guests were allowed to speak honestly. Oprah and Tyler, according to Jaguar, saw Sharpe as a threat because his platform could educate the public and expose truths they wanted to remain hidden. But there's more. Jaguar also mentioned that the NFL and even Jay-Z were involved behind the scenes. She believes they wanted to control Sharpe because they feared what he might reveal. And it gets even more dramatic. Sharpe was reportedly close to signing a $100 million podcast deal, a massive opportunity that could have expanded his reach and influence.
Works for the NFL, and he was the one that got real smart Black Americans who were boycotting the NFL to stop giving the NFL their money. He was able to make all of that happen.
But suddenly, the deal fell through. Jaguar says this collapse wasn't a coincidence. She claims it was deliberately stopped by powerful people who didn't want him gaining so much control or money. According to her, the media and sports industries coordinate to ensure certain people don't step out of line. If you do, she says, they will shut you down, no matter how popular or influential you are. Speaking the truth, she believes, is enough to make powerful enemies.
Wanted to put money up for any dirt on Shannon Sharpe because he was about to sign a $100 million deal with the Value Network. Could this be more so, Shaq, just black man going after black man, saying let's
Shaq down with all of them people too. They all in on it. Why has nobody bothered to ask why no one has sued Courtney Burgess yet?
Sharpe, Jaguar claims, became a threat not because of anything wrong he did, but because he gave a platform to honesty. That alone, in today's entertainment world, can be dangerous. Before things fell apart completely for Sharpe, two of his celebrity guests tried to warn him. Cat Williams and Monique recognized the storm before he did. Both have experienced industry backlash firsthand and understood how the entertainment world works.
Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. So everybody that Cat sat right here and told you about, everything he was saying was on the up and up. No one's saying he's lying. I can't wait to see your next interviews with those people.
They ain't coming on now, Mo.
Cat Williams had already delivered a high-profile viral interview on Sharpe's show, exposing shady deals and fake friendships. Jaguar claims that behind the scenes, Cat gave Sharpe a much more serious warning. He reportedly told Sharpe that powerful individuals would come after him, and even described the method. They might use a young white woman to create scandal.
All catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
I know so many things I shouldn't know. When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Someone who could manipulate public opinion and make Sharpe appear guilty. And soon after, Sharpe's connection with 19-year-old Gabriella became public. Social media erupted with reactions, and Sharpe found himself in the middle of the exact type of scandal Cat had predicted. Jaguar Wright suggests this proves the warnings were accurate. Monique also cautioned Sharpe. Having experienced Hollywood's dark side herself,
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
she told him to be careful about who he trusts. She emphasized that many people around him may smile to his face while plotting behind his back. Monique explained that the entertainment industry often punishes those who speak too openly. People can lose jobs, friends, and opportunities if they become inconvenient to the powerful. Jaguar says both Cat and Monique were trying to help, but Sharpe didn't see the danger until it was too late. By then, his podcast deal was gone, scandals were widespread, and the media had turned against him.
I was asking folks to stand with us as we boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias.
Correct.
And we were fighting for equality. And then I found out that I had become donkey of the day.
The public reaction has been massive. Some people fully support Jaguar Wright, believing she is revealing truths about Hollywood and those in control. Many fans see her as courageous for exposing the powerful. On platforms like Twitter, people praise her for speaking out, claiming Sharpe was targeted simply for giving honest voices a platform. Others, however, doubt her claims, especially since the video she mentions hasn't been released. Many ask why, if it's so important, she hasn't shared it yet. Some suspect she may be seeking attention or staying relevant. Others point to Sharpe's personal choices, suggesting that dating very young women like Gabriella contributed to his downfall.
Out to get you. You better watch who you kicking it with. She told him the kindest, most polite way possible. And then all of a sudden, he's accidentally going on Instagram, setting up whole corn lives. Humiliation ritual. Down to the floor. But why is nobody paying attention to? They're talking about money. 10 million offered to be quiet.
They argue that Sharpe's personal life played a significant role, and not everything is about industry conspiracy. This story has sparked broader conversations. People are now discussing Hollywood power dynamics, exploitation, and how age gaps in celebrity relationships can create problems. Many fans are comparing Sharpe's situation to other stars who have clashed with the system, like Diddy or Jonathan Majors. Questions are being raised about fairness and whether the entertainment industry punishes those who speak the truth. Is the system rigged? Are people destroyed simply for stepping out of line? One thing is clear, this story isn't just about Shannon Sharpe anymore. It's about Hollywood influence, control, and how easily public perception can be manipulated. Jaguar Wright is at the center, claiming she has proof of manipulation and deceit, and she's not afraid to expose it. If you found this story eye-opening, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Comment below and share your thoughts. Do you believe Jaguar Wright? Was Shannon Sharpe targeted for telling the truth, or are personal mistakes responsible for his downfall? The debate is just getting started, and the conversation is far from over.